The Lincoln Lawyer Season 4 will feature a status change for a key cast member. The legal drama has recently been renewed, with the news coming after the third installment emerged as one of the most popular Netflix shows of 2024. It also comes after the Lincoln Lawyer Season 3 ending, in which Mickey Haller, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, looks to be set up for the murder of a former client and is likely forced to defend himself for a change. Along with the news that Netflix has renewed the legal drama, Deadline has confirmed that Neve Campbell will be back as Mickey's ex-wife Maggie McPherson for all 10 episodes of the Lincoln Lawyer Season 4. This is a change of pace from Season 2, in which the Scream franchise star appeared intermittently. Meanwhile, Maggie only appeared in 2 episodes during the show's most recent installment. It's also confirmed that Becky Newton, Jazz Raycole, and Angus Sampson will reprise their respective roles as Lorna, Izzy, and Cisco. What Campbell's return means for the Lincoln Lawyer. The question of Mickey's love life resurfaces. Campbell's increased presence in the Lincoln Lawyer Season 4 may have to do with the source material. Maggie has a relatively small role in Michael Connelly's Gods of Guilt, which Season 3 is based on, but she's more involved in the Law of Innocence, which serves as the basis for the upcoming episodes. In the Connelly novels, Maggie steps up in a big way when Mickey is accused of murder. She initially provides emotional support, but when complications arise, Maggie has to assist with Mickey's defense. Maggie's return, in any case, resurfaces the question of Mickey's love life. The adaptation introduces the relationship between Mickey and the formidable prosecutor Andrea Freeman, Yaya DaCosta, which is not an element from the books. It's an open question as to how Campbell's more full-fledged presence as Maggie in the Lincoln Lawyer cast will impact the newer romance that Mickey has formed with his former rival. The Lincoln Lawyer Season 3 cliffhanger and Maggie's book role explained. Mickey is framed. The Law of Innocence sees Mickey charged with first-degree murder when a body is found in his trunk. Facing the possibility of life with no chance for parole, the protagonist has to build his case with the help of his trusted team and his loved ones. In the novel, Mickey's bond is set at $2.5 million after first being issued twice that amount. Nonetheless, because of his financial difficulties, Mickey essentially forgoes bail and plans most of his defense from behind bars. The book does reveal who actually killed Mickey's murdered client, the con man Sam Scales, Christopher Thornton, and it's also definitive about Maggie and Mickey's future together. She assists in his case, having to step back from her own job as a prosecutor, and they get back together during the lockdown of COVID-19. It could be the case that the Lincoln Lawyer Season 4 decides against sticking to the books, considering the timeline is different and considering the addition of Andrea Freeman. It could be decided, for example, that Mickey won't be behind bars for most of the upcoming season. Whatever happens next, Netflix will be adapting one of the most important Mickey Haller stories. It's just a question of whether the series sticks to the source material or decides to chart its own path and go for a different outcome than what readers of the book would expect. Our take on Neve Campbell's return as Maggie. It's a great return. Maggie and Mickey at the ball game in the Lincoln Lawyer. Ted Humphrey, who serves as co-showrunner on the David E. Keller-created series with Daylin Rodriguez, referred to Maggie as the great love of Mickey's life in an interview with Screen Rant, which adds significance to her comeback. It could be the case that the upcoming episodes will provide a bit of closure where Mickey stands with his love life, whether he chooses Andrea or reunites with his ex-wife and the mother of his daughter. Hopefully, the adaptation's 4th installment will let veteran Campbell have some fun with tense scenes in the courtroom as well. In its 3rd installment, The Lincoln Lawyer was one of the most popular series for the closing months of 2024. It garnered billions of minutes viewed, beating out the sophomore series of Ryan Murphy's Monster Anthology. That kind of success should spur spin-off discussions, and Maggie would be a strong candidate.